Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Carl D'Souza. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of Power Platform TV. Today we're going to take a look at how to upgrade your Dynamics 365 instance to the 2020 Release Wave 1 version. So what we have here is a diagram that shows how the releases from Microsoft work. And we can see here that in April 2020, that's when the Release Wave 1 rollout started. So prior to that, there was a early access period for Release Wave 1 in February 2020. Then in April, the rollouts actually started. And we can see here the period of where the Release Wave 1 will be active. And then we start getting into the Wave 2 releases, and we can see here that the early access to that starts in around kind of August 2020 through to October 2020, and then we'll start to get the Release Wave 2 rollouts starting after October 2020, and then that's going to be active until around March 2021. So that's kind of like how the time frame works with these releases. And let's take a look at the process of how to upgrade your D365 instance to this new release. So the first thing is, you may want to take a look at the release notes to see what kind of functionality is new in this version. So you'll want to kind of make sure that if you have any customizations or if you have any specific business processes for your organization, certain things might change a little bit. So you'll want to go through and read the PDFs that Microsoft puts out there and just make sure that, you have a kind of a high level, at least, grasp on how to deal with any new changes that may be in the new version. And of course, you would work with your partner as well to make sure that everything is upgraded properly. So if we were to click on this link here on the Microsoft website, which will download a 2020 Release Wave 1 PDF for D365, what we'll see is a PDF that looks like this, and it's pretty lengthy, as you can see. Like based on this, the scroll here, there's a lot of scroll. There's a lot of pages here, 554 exactly, and you'll want to kind of just go through and just, like I said, take a little read here and see what's new. And there's a lot of information in here, right? So if I kind of just scroll through this, we can see that there's different service areas that have been updated. There's field service, there's finance and operations. There's just a whole lot of stuff in here. One of the things that I spoke about earlier was modal dialogues, for example, for forms, modal forms appearing as a new feature. So if we just kind of did a little search here and search for modal, we can see here that functionality exists. So we have this enable creating and editing data in forms displayed as a modal dialogue without navigating away. And if we click on this link here, it'll give us a little bit more of a description and then the business value and the features as well. So these PDFs are really important, and there's a lot of really good information in there. Same deal with the Power Platform Release Wave 1. So Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, all getting new features. And the same deal, they provide a PDF as well, and you'll be able to open that PDF and get more information about the new features. So let's go ahead and talk about how we can actually upgrade our environments. So this is the starting page. If you go to admin.powerplatform.microsoft.com, sign in into this page, and you'll see all your environments, which you can administer basically. And you can see in my case I have a Contoso environment, and then I have my default environment as well. So what we'll do is we'll go through upgrading the Contoso environment, and I'll just kind of show you how this works, so you'll be able to do this on your environments. So the first thing we want to do is let's click on Contoso here, And that takes us to the page that gives us some more details about our environment. And you can see here under updates, we have 2020 release wave 1 is off. Okay, so if you click on this link, it's actually going to take us back out to the Microsoft documentation, and then from here you have the current release plans. And then if we clicked on, for example, Dynamics 365 for 2020 release wave 1 plan, we get back to that page that I was showing you earlier. So that's what that does basically. So let's go back to the admin center, and we can see as well that we have this current database version here. And you know, if you wanted to see which version you are currently on, you know, in Dynamics 365, the other way to do it is to go to the About page. So if we browsed out to this URL here for this environment, that's going to open up something like this ultimately. And over here in the top right, we can click on Settings and then About. And what we'll see here is the current version that we have installed for this D365 environment. So we can see here that in my case I'm running 2019 release wave 2. So that's the current version that is enabled. Okay, and we have the server version here, and you know, again, this is kind of useful information, you know, especially if you're having problems in your environment and you're opening up support cases. You always want to make notes of you know, this type of information. So so that's what we have, and that's how you can see the which release wave has been installed in your environment. So let's go ahead and do a little upgrade here. So the way to do this, next to updates, we're going to click on Manage, and we see here that we get this thing opening on the right, and it says 2020 release wave 1, update now, and your end users will get new features, and you're going to get all this these apps updated. And you know, again, you can see what's included. It'll take you back to the documentation. And then, you know, of course, it says this can't be undone, and performance may be impacted while you update, and it could take a few hours. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to kick this off, you know, when ideally nobody's in the system, and you know, you're ready to upgrade. So let's go ahead and click Update Now, and so it says Turn on Updates. And we see here that we just need to enter in the environment's name just for confirmation. So if I enter in Contoso, it gives me the ability to now confirm this update. I'm going to click Confirm. And we can see that it is now activating. Okay. So that's going to take a little bit of time. So we're going to come back to that very shortly, and let's see what's happened. All right, so now the update has been completed, and let's take a look at it. So we can see here that the 2020 release wave 1 is now on, and our progress here has shown that we have these specific features that have now been updated and are in the complete status. So we're all good and ready to use release wave 1 of 2020. Let's go ahead and take a look at the version now in our environment. So if I just hit F5 here, that's going to refresh our environment, and we'll be able to go into the version and just see that it's been updated. So to do that, once again, we click on About, and we see here it is, 2020 release wave 1 is now enabled. So that's it. That's all you got to do, and now you can start using those cool release wave 1 2020 features. Hope you enjoyed. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course check out my blog at carldesouza.com. Thank you.